So something that has happened as I've gotten older is I'm a little less embarrassed by things. Like I still get embarrassed occasionally. Well, not really, but like for example, I'm gonna take you back on a journey to me when I was in middle school, and I went to the premiere of Lord of the Rings with my friends, and it was very exciting. I loved Lord of the Rings. And anyways, I show up at the premiere with my friend and I had to go to the bathroom. Well, the sign over the door of the bathroom was not very visible, so I did not realize that I walked in to the men's restroom. Yeah, it happens. And what happened was I walk in, and of course, it couldn't just be empty, and I could see a urinal and just be like, all right, let's turn around, let's get the hell out of here, right? No, it had to be filled with a bunch of boys my age. And of course, in middle school, this was just the most mortifying thing that that could happen. So of course I like bolt out of there, go hide in the women's room, and then I like scurry into the theater after the movie started and sit next to my friend. Meanwhile, of course, the boys that were in that bathroom were sitting like two aisles in front of us. And so the whole movie I could not enjoy Legolas because I was so swept up in the fact that I walked into the men's restroom, which thinking back, like, who cares? Like, it's not a big deal. Walk in, turn around, go to the women's room. It happens, right? But of course, as a teenage or preteen, who was a preteen girl, this was mortifying. So mortifying that literally that night, I still remember I stayed up all night ruminating over what had happened. I was never going to see those boys again. It had completely gone past being relevant at all. But I remember sitting in my head and literally coming up, oh, I should have said when I walked in, oh, I'm looking for my dad. Like, I was coming up with things I should have said to those boys to make an excuse for the fact that I had simply made a mistake and walked into the wrong restroom. So I am very glad that I'm older now because that would not bother me the same way that it obviously did when I was 12 years old or however old I was at that time. So I think that the lesson here is that once something happens, let's just let it go and move on. Obviously, as young kiddos, it can be a little bit difficult in the situation. However, how much better off would I have been if I could have let it go and then just gone to the theater and enjoyed the present moment of Legolas? But I couldn't enjoy it. I don't even remember the movie. I mean, I do now because I've watched it like 4 or 5 times. Extended version, of course.